it's going to learn how to cry while it's running through that mall. Like it's going to start spurting oil from its face.
Can I order from the food court?
That's what everybody's going to be. Can you go get me food?
Can you go to the Chick-fil-A?
If there's one thing that we get complimented about, it's how great the podcast looks. I don't do any of that. Chris does. He's the guy you usually hear laughing in the background of most of the episodes. I'm sure you're wondering, why don't you have a microphone for him? We don't have a microphone for him because we can't afford it. But the least we can do is get you links to the gear that we do use, and it'll help support the channel. We do get a little bump from that, I think. I don't know how any of this works. I really don't even know how to read like the lines. Like right now I'm doing a terrible job of it. Like I could say anything right now. Like I have 4 nipples and it's fine. We're going to keep it in. But anyway, click the link below and you get some of that cool gear that we use to make your podcast look just as good, maybe better than ours. All right?
Oh, nice.
The TV series? Look at that. I don't know what that is. What is that? 3 episodes. Oh, this show? I didn't see this.
One of the many thousand Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's a good show. I as a man child, I have watched that. It's pretty good. James O'Connor showed me that one.
Yeah. That's a good one.
The king of the men children. The men children.
The Unstoppable Goon.
The Unstoppable Goon. Now he's king of the men children. What? It's awesome.
He's put away his Unstoppable Goon.
And he's taken out his toys. So
king of the men children.
I guess we should announce we started. Hey everybody, welcome to Millennial Stoner. I'm Joe. My guest this week, you know him, you love him. He's been in a couple episodes. He's my friend and lover. I mean, not lover.
Don't tell him yet. Don't tell him yet.
Just a regular guy that I like to hang out with.
We're going to do a special episode on us being lovers.
Yeah, we've only done mouth stuff. Okay.
We've only touched each other's gooches a couple of times.
What you call it? We should call it gooching.
Well, we're talking with Chris and his sister.
Is that just
gooching, yeah.
Gooching?
Girl, I want to gooch you so bad.
That does sound like a 90s fucking...
Girl, I want to gooch you. Yeah.
Yeah, like an unreleased Milli Vanilli song that they didn't record.
Write it down. Fuck you, Kyle is great. We're coming for you. We're going to make our own parody
Nick's songs. On the show. We're talking a couple... I don't know what we're talking about. I'll be honest with you. We were going to talk about 2 things.
Well, we were talking about football and like sports.
No, we are going to talk about football because...
a little bit and the Taylor Swift shit.
Yeah, we're not going to go. For those of you tuning in that are like, you're going to talk about football. We're going to talk. Sorry, it's not going to be too complex.
It's all Taylor Swift all the time.
It's going to come up. It's going to. But I got some plugs. I only got a few plugs real quick to do. Right at the top of the show, I have a show in Downsville, New York. I know, funny name, right? Downsville, New York at it's called the Schoolhouse, I believe. On the 14th, what?
You killed me with that.
What?
Because I don't know what to say about that because there's so many things in my head.
It's a bar.
I know, but Downsville?
Yeah, it's called Downsville.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it is.
No, I know.
Every time we drive in, I go, come on. How do I not make a million autistic jokes about this place?
I'm trying not to. It's so hard.
I want to be
respectful.
No, I know you do it, or you don't want to be hack, but you just get in there and you're just like Downsville, huh? Like every time
who's on the city council,
they're like, where are you going next? I'm like Downsville, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, is that like an institution they're bringing you to?
That was a good way to find a way around it. There you go, John. Yes, it's an institution. That's exactly what it is.
One of the reasons I brought you on is football has started.
Yes, we like the football.
We like the football. Are you obsessed with football? Like I know
I'm a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little fanatical.
You're a big sports guy.
Yes, I will watch old games. Like that's how nuts I am. But I usually watch the condensed versions. Like I'll go back and be like, I don't remember what happened in that game, and it wouldn't even have to be the Giants. And be like, what happened in that Super Bowl? Like, and I'll go back and watch an entire condensed game.
You'll watch a good game.
Being high and watching them, and that's my passion.
Get real into it.
It's my passion. No,
well, the season started. What, week 4 right now? We actually
which is insane.
What, the Eagles just won?
The Eagles just beat the Washington,
the Warriors, yeah, and everything.
Warriors,
so, fucking, I don't know.
I think it's the Commanders. I don't even know.
No, it's the Warriors. The Commanders.
It's the Commanders.
What's the Warriors? That's what they should be called.
That's what they should be probably called.
There's a W on the helmet, so I assume that's what it is.
No, they're the Warriors is NBA though.
That's Golden State Warriors. See,
Washington Commanders.
We should not be talking sports on here. Apparently, I don't know dick.
Yeah, but so I actually heard of a petition
to bring the Redskins
name back.
Why?
I don't know. There's
Is it like? But like a bunch. Who's deciding this petition? Who started this? Bunch of white guys named Chad. Excuse me. We wouldn't like our regular.
We are upset and butthurt that you took our Redskins away. So we put a petition together.
My Banana Republic jeans are on too tight. And by God, I want the Washington Redskins to be called the Redskins again.
Right.
I'm a white guy doing a white guy voice. That's how much of an ally I am.
It would be amazing if it was like a group of white people that were like doing that. But no, it's actually an Indian group. Not India. I said, oh my God. So I'm canceled. See you guys later. I'm going home. Native American group that petitioned. I forget if you could bring it up, Chris, because I don't really know the act. It's just something I heard. There it is.
Native Americans leading Redskins
there it is.
Petition outraged that a Washington Commanders rep called them fake group.
Whoa.
Toxic ignorance and toxic ignorance and racist white woke academics fuel efforts to erase imagery from sports, say Native American leaders.
So this
is more about, there was a picture of a Native American man, for those who don't know, that were born in the last 5 years that are clearly listening to the show.
Not even
the old image of the Washington team, they were called the Redskins, and it was Native American on there.
Yeah, so apparently this is an actual Native American figure, though, and that's kind of part of the reason.
Oh, he was like a real guy?
Yes, that's part of the reason. So the point of the whole thing is, so if we could dig into this real quick, is that this group
let's talk about something.
A little
I upset put content out
that they're like erasing Native American imagery. Like no one really wants to be called the Redskins.
Well, the argument was that it was a racist image, right?
Well, no, the name Redskins is
the name, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I don't think most people actually even care about it, but like if that's fair enough, but like they feel like they're now going too far, and instead of like sort of educating, we're erasing stuff.
Home of the
and
Red
it's like
Men.
that might be like kind of true. Like,
so this group's what they're called.
I don't
members of the Native American Guardians Association, NAGA.
Yeah.
Historian. So these are all people that are like, we want the name back. We feel it represents. Oh, look, they all got Redskins gear on.
Exactly. So this might be a really just like solid. But
there's got to be Native Americans.
Group. They're like pissed. They're like,
that all? If it's just those 6 people, I could be like, why is this news?
It's just 6 Native American people. Like, we want that shit back.
No, but there's got to be people that are actively against this. Not that I give a shit. I really don't.
No, listen, but I think there's a point to what they're saying. But the word Redskin is absolutely fair to.
Well, the Redskins, as I'm saying,
like
the word
debate about.
So they're saying put the imagery back on it.
They're feeling like it's getting too much.
You couldn't call them the Chiefs, right?
Well,
that would be.
We have the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs. Because was there a lot of. Why are they called the Chiefs?
Because of Native American history of the country.
Okay.
But dude, I don't really remember growing up.
No, don't look up why they're called the Chiefs.
Do you ever remember not being fully aware of Native American history in this country?
No, it's weird.
Especially on Long Island.
You know, it's weird.
I've never not been aware of how deep that shit goes.
That's,
so like
for here, yes.
Yeah. So I don't understand this whole idea. Like they don't teach the truth. It's like, yeah, some things maybe, but listen, Native American, I'm always told we fucked over the Native Americans. I knew that when I was in school, like a little baby child in school, like middle school.
Oh, like, they told you it's like, yeah, we gave a handful of beads.
Yeah, we gave them a fucking, tainted blankets and all that weird, crazy
I remember
shit.
My teacher kind of being honest, being like, yeah, it was kind of a shit deal.
Yes, I don't remember ever it not being told. Maybe we didn't know specifics like the movie that's coming out soon.
What, Killers of the Flower Moon?
Dude,
I don't even know what that's about.
Can't wait. Looks so good. It's about really
hard on for Scorsese.
Really deep evil shit that people did to Native Americans.
Okay.
Maybe we didn't get taught that in school, like to that level.
Okay.
But I always was under the assumption that they did not get a great deal, but we also try to honor them by using a lot of the imagery, and that's what these people are saying.
And you heard it here. Nick Zappetti says, "Bring back the Redskins.
Bring it back, baby."
He said, "Bring that." He's going to get shirts made.
I can't wait.
What the hell? Who the hell is this?
I literally don't care what that football team's called.
This is actually why they named the Chiefs.
Harold Rowe. I don't care.
Wait, what? Then what?
Wait, this seems long. Where's the part where they just say?
It says at the bottom.
What? Right at the top. Harold Rowe Bennett, Studer Vaunt Bartle. Better known as H. Rowe Bartle, was an American businessman, philanthropist, executive, and professional public speaker who served the terms as the mayor of Kansas City, Missouri. after Bertle helped lure the Dallas Texans American Football League team to Kansas City in 1962. Owner Lamar Hunt renamed the franchise the Kansas City Chiefs after Bartle's nickname, the Chief. So it has nothing to do with Native Americans. You're full of shit, Nick Zappetti.
This is one specific case. Yeah, now I'm
literally, I'm just pointing out, you were like, because of the rich Native American history in Kansas City, and it literally has nothing to do with that.
I didn't say for them. That's why we looked it up. I don't know.
Well, you can't call them the Chiefs. It's like, that's because the Chiefs already exist because of the proud Native American heritage.
I guess. I don't know. That's actually insane. That's kind of weird. Then why are they Native American team? Shouldn't they be like
they were a team from Texas?
Yes, they were the Texans. They were the original Dallas team. I'm pretty sure.
Well, was Dallas an expansion team?
Yeah, they started in like 1960 or something shit like that.
All right. So what we learned about this is Nick knows nothing about Native American history. And
so everything I say from here on out is just completely false.
No. But I could say, I don't know. The image would be neat to see it come back.
No, but why?
Is the image offensive? Is it considered offensive?
Well, these people in that petition was saying that figure isn't actually like a well-respected historical Native American.
So that's like a real image.
I can't remember the name of it right now, but yes, it is. So thanks a lot,
Let's see
Chiefs.
If Nick's right about this
for making me fucking. All right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay, Meatloaf was right.
No, I'll tell you the problem.
2 out of
I didn't mean to put it, but I tell you the problem. Like the last couple of times, I've just been like. I was actually we had reposted a bunch of the James Raniolo episodes.
Sure.
A good friend of ours that says passed. We were putting the episodes up.
Yeah, that's
and it was a great dude. And we were talking about Nirvana on it. And I just blurted out like the wrong album that came out first and everything. And like a couple of people were like, "That's not the." So now I'm just gonna look it up. Make sure.
But see,
I don't want to blurt out bullshit.
Yeah, but if you want authentic Joe, then you just got to let Joe cook. And if he makes a mistake, he makes a mistake. We all make mistakes.
Piss off a whole community or tribe, if you will, of people. With
oh, why? Because
is that bad? Does that have to be?
We trying to get canceled out here tonight. Let's go. Wait, was he really a fire chief?
Yeah.
Then they should have been fired.
Yeah,
I'm upset.
They should be called the Kansas City Firemen.
I'm so upset I stuttered. They're making me stutter right now.
Jesus Christ.
They should be fire themed then.
They should be fire themed.
Firefighter themed. What's going on?
Oh, the Kansas City Burning Men. What else? The Kansas City...
the Burning Man. But it's actually the Burning Man.
Kansas City Ladders? That's a little tongue-in-cheek, I guess.
But it's actually the Burning Man Festival. So their logo is the big stupid doll. That's dumb.
I remember I was reading. This is my ADHD kicking in, but it was a time in my life where I really wanted to go to Burning Man. Like when I was like 20
I
something.
would just to check it out.
I couldn't go now.
I mean, I heard it's kind of crazy.
Couldn't go now. It just seems like I have to cosplay and like walk around with like Mickey Bucks and like do a fake accent. I just want acid.
It's like too commercial now, you're saying? Or like
no, I'm
like,
saying I don't think it's my vibe. I think it's too hippie-ish.
Oh, right.
Not that I'm like some red-blooded American. I'm just saying I'm like, it seems too out there for me.
Right.
It seems like I'd be really annoyed after talking to most people for 5 minutes.
It seems like just like anything else.
And also, it seems like a lot of techno
very,
music.
Yeah. It gets very like mainstream and then it becomes something different than it was supposed to be. I don't really know what the purpose of Burning Man really ever was.
It's like an artist collective festival.
That's what I was to understand at first, but
it's just an excuse to go into the desert and do drugs and call yourself an artist,
right?
Which I'm all for. Not that I'm shitting on that.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of like famous people kind of taking like selfies. Well, it's like
how Coachella, I think, blew up. I don't know if they do music like that. They do like I know I've seen like videos. What's its purpose? Tens of thousands of people known as burners. Ugh, I'm mad. Traveled to Nevada to create a kind of utopia. They build, it's like an art collective for like a week. They build like a little city.
The man is about self-expression and the rejection of corporate and capitalism. Corporatism and capitalism. I can get
behind that shit. It just seems like it would be hard to have a conversation with most people there.
I guess.
And I'll just follow.
Especially if you love capitalism, I guess.
I don't know. No. I mean, like, not in like I just feel like that's all they talk about. Like, you know,
it'd probably get real annoying real quick.
You know what I mean?
Like down with the man. You want to go to this orgy? All right, cool.
I guess. We're gonna talk about it more.
Yes, but
it's like that's what we're doing, man. We're taking down the man by doing. I'm like, all right, can I just fuck your girlfriend in front of you, like we've agreed on?
Yeah, bro. We're all open, man.
Yeah,
everything's cool, man.
Because you're like, I don't want corporations to take over. And you're like, that's all that. What's your name? Freebird. All right, that's all Freebird's talking about over here. Like, we can talk. Have you seen like Rocco's Modern? Like, you're like 90s cartoons. Can we talk about that? Like,
yeah, and all these people are probably related to like rich capitalists anyway.
Most of them are probably
they're probably like sons and daughters of all these fucking rich kids and shit.
It's not cheap to get out there.
No,
a lot of these festivals is like that though.
Yes, festivals have definitely become more commercialized.
Coachella, that's definitely like, I don't even know if they do real music there. I think they just have robots now.
They just send robot versions of the artist.
And I'm aware that I'm a little older and I'm behind time. I'm not shitting on the music. I just see like it, and maybe it's like a thing of like, it's not for me anymore. Like, it's not, you know what not that I ever went to Coachella.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But like, I feel like it died the year they did the Tupac hologram. And that was like the last of something
relevant
that we knew that I would know about.
Yeah.
Because they like, this is technology. And they were like, oh my God. And then I was like, oh fuck, I think that's the end of like my era of music, really. Because it was like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and then they did like the Tupac hologram.
Do you think we'll ever actually have a robot artist, like a musician or something?
Futurama?
Yeah. I mean, they're starting with the cops now. I don't know if you saw that. They're putting robots into subway stations now.
That thing's going to get fucking tipped over.
Dude, in a minute, on site. I'm telling you right now, on site.
Why they think.
What do you think exactly? The same thing I thought, Joe. What do you think?
Bring up a picture of this thing. This is a good thing.
It looks like a robot. I know we're going off.
No, it does not matter. I had no plan.
But it does
look
look
back
like
to football. The Giants stink. The Jets suck.
Yeah. Well, I did want to. We wanted to talk about.
We'll get on it. I got stuff about Aaron Rodgers.
My God, if you want to talk about curse, but no, the Jets might be
curse of 9/11.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
it literally looks like a Disney, like Pixar fucking cartoon version of a fucking robot.
That it?
Yes.
Oh, that thing's gonna get. How is that not going to get pushed over?
Like, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to get peed on.
What is
it's going to be vandalized beyond belief.
Is it a camera?
Crackheads are going to try to fuck it. Like, it's going to be.
Can I talk to it? Can I inform them of something? Excuse me, sir. I'm being mugged and sexually assaulted. Can you please send for help?
We are in the proto phase of like all of the like in the next 100 years.
See. What's the little dog do? What's the little dog?
They just it might be too late now.
All right, so it's like, what is this? This is supposed to be.
Put your money into Boston Robotics.
You haven't muted. Guys. You haven't muted, Chris.
Oh yeah, this is the commish. She's badass.
With the people that we serve. The NYPD showcasing 3 new tools that will be rolled out in the coming months.
Yeah.
With new technology, especially during extreme situations.
What are these going to do in extreme situations?
And other situations is needed.
All right, probably more like bombs.
Yeah, but that's like, I can't understand. Pause this.
It's literally down the street from where I work, by the way.
Oh shit!
Like literally across the street.
Yeah. Oh, cool. But this is all right. I'm sorry. I mean, like, so I guess it's just like a walking camera.
Yeah, but the dog
that dog thing is like because I guess if somebody sees like a suspicious package.
Yes, that's what that will do more.
But that's not new. They've had these things for years.
The robot is just going to patrol and then I guess inform the NYPD if something's going on.
Like suspicious. I don't know if that's a little creepy.
It's going to be, dude.
Some fucking robot lurking around.
Dude, you know what a bit I want to do is like future headlines. Have you ever like to me the future headline to this is going to be like subways all across Manhattan stopped because fucking robots are being thrown on the tracks.
Oh, that's going to happen.
Because that's what's going to happen.
Dude, they're pushing. That thing's going. And I'm not even saying
no one's getting to work.
Yeah, no one's getting to work.
Because there's fucking robots on the tracks all the time.
Because fucking Gary that lives on 86th Street missed his train and having a bad day right now because the fucking robot blocked his way through the turnstile.
Future fucking headline, bro. And track fires galore, probably.
I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Like, you have to.
Can it swim? Because it's gonna fucking. Because it's gonna. The moment it rains, it's dead. If it can't do anything in the water.
Somebody just chucks it into the Hudson, like head over and some patrolling it. Like,
no, all the flooding in the subway. Once that happens, what's it going to do?
Yeah, that's right. We just got done with 3 days.
I'm drowning.
3 days of a monsoon. It looked like the fucking day after the day after.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Yeah, for those who don't know, New York City cannot take heavy rains. It's the only weather that we can't.
I truly do love the city.
Insane.
It falls over like a fucking stack of fucking toothpicks when it rains.
But we'll get heavy snow, ice, wind even.
Snow is surprising how good the city is. With snow.
When it comes to the water, like it's unbelievable. They got to fix shit up. But yeah, that thing better have like a fucking like a hovercraft or something on it.
That's what I mean. Somebody's definitely fucking that thing up
because it's 8 surviving the rain.
Never mind, just like pushing it. Like, what happens when a dude just fucking hits it with a hammer 9 or 10 times and fucking breaks it? Like,
I would assume they have contingencies and understand.
How heavy is it? That's what I want to know. Like, they're saying all these things. It's like, hey, can a man lift this? Is the questions you should be asking.
Well, I mean, we should probably just read a report. Like, I'll call the NYPD.
Wait a month. And you're gonna call them up?
I'll call them. Hey, can I get a readout of all the specs?
What's up? It's Zappetti. It's Zappetti from up the block.
You know me.
Yeah. Let me speak to Vinny.
Yeah, let me get all the fucking specs on RoboCop 1 over here. That's what it is, bro. It's like a pre-RoboCop.
It's weird.
Why don't we just make the jump and just put tech suits on the cops already? Like, why don't we just make that jump?
Have you seen RoboCop? Do you know how it's not great to live in new old Detroit?
Well, I know in his case he like died, right, or something, and they like put. I don't remember.
In RoboCop, he got shot to shit by the dad from fucking Red Foreman from.
Oh yes, right.
70s show. He gets shot to shit by him.
It's like a Frankenstein.
And then they're like,
tech.
The whole point of the movie is they're like looking for someone. Like they are doing RoboCops to people, but the problem, or like the concept, that's the second one. But in the first one, he's dead, and since he's dead, they're like, and he's like everything's a corporation, so his body's like owned by the police and everything like that,
right?
Or whatever the fuck, OCP.
Very ahead of its time.
Go watch RoboCop. I don't know why I had to fucking describe the plot to RoboCop.
Well, I'm saying, why don't we just do that already? Just give the cops the fucking. Oh no, not in that. Just
like
an actual
on, like
robo suits, man.
I don't know. I could get every time. Anytime, like because that cop died on duty, so it's like
because they'll be like, oh, because it's the Gestapo.
The whole point is if they put it like, because I think they tried to do it with like regular police officers that were just like volunteers, and they all went nuts.
Yeah.
So it's like Murphy just had I don't know what it is. It's fucking, go watch RoboCop. I don't know why I'm still talking about it. Next thing. Let's go back to football.
All I was saying is that I'm like, why even doing this stupid robot? Let's just make the jump to fucking RoboCops already.
I'm surprised isn't like Japan doing that shit? Aren't there? I mean, don't mech suits technically exist?
They'll
like
own our asses in like 50 years. Yeah, well, there is that. Yes, for like army warfare and shit like that, but I don't know.
That's a little jarring to just see a robot man being like, ladies and gentlemen, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, disperse.
Please disperse. Please disperse.
Iron Man's flying everywhere. I don't know if that's...
Yeah. Stop stealing all of our merchandise, please. There's people going into Target and like stealing everything nowadays.
Well, it's easy. Anyway, what is this?
Japan.
Robot cops for law enforcement.
Robot cops.
Well, yeah, definitely.
South Korea, Japan, India.
Yeah, Dubai is.
These are all people with very like Japan's basically the future all the time.
Basically.
They of all countries for the first to have a robot cop, I guarantee it'll be Japan first.
Of course, dude.
They have robots. They have a giant fucking Gundam over there. They have so many robots over in Japan. Do you ever watch Japan news? It's like every other article is, and by the way, so-and-so invented another robot.
Do you ever watch anime, bro?
No.
Do they have a lot of robots in anime?
They do. Tell me. I mean, I don't know. In anime, yeah. It's like mainly robots and like I guess children. That's weird over there.
Robots and children.
Yeah, there it is. There's a giant Gundam. That looks like a big ass butt plug.
I mean, yeah, it sure does.
That looks like
they're a little
my ex-girlfriend kept under her bed. That looks like a giant dildo.
She's like, Joe, you want to get the RoboCop? You're like, I guess.
Wait, give me that one. That looks Christmas. Like. See, they need to get ones. That's what they have to do. Put hats on this little motherfucker.
Because that will absolutely.
That thing absolutely looks like something.
Oh yeah, people will totally respect it more if it looks like that.
There'll be porn of this thing in the day. Like somebody will make a porn where they fuck the robot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you think is going to happen in our stupid society when they deploy this?
Yeah, that's right. Make one that looks like the Terminator. That's how you strike fear into the hearts of citizens.
But
That's the South Korean one. That looks like a coffee machine.
It does look like a giant coffee machine.
That looks like a giant coffee machine. It looks like a K-cup machine.
Right. It can write you a ticket and give you a beautiful cup of coffee all in one shot. Thank you.
I can't wait for the first one that has arms. Like that's.
But what are these suits though?
That's all probably fake stuff.
What is that?
Is that the South Korea cop?
All right, so that's terrifying.
Yo,
that is the thing of nightmares.
This is Dubai.
Oh
see,
my
that's
God.
what takes over the world in iRobot.
Yes, we're there, guys. We're here.
Yeah,
we are like our kids are going to be fighting the war.
So this is Dubai.
Yeah.
That thing's just disturbing looking. I can see 8 horror movies made about this thing. All right, so robot cops, yay or nay? Mail in, fucking listeners.
I mean,
does the arms app actually work, or is it all aesthetic?
I don't know.
Has it got an Etch-a-Sketch in the front of it?
it looks like an interface. Oh, so we're going to fire off a huge gun in celebration. Sounds good.
The robotic cop stood to attention. So it's doing the whole...
it's not real, guys. It's not a real human. So
the bottom half looks like a Tyson vacuum cleaner. The top half looks like I'm going to order McDonald's.
It looks like what Paul Blart should have been.
The real question is, can this play Doom? That's what I want to know. So wait, this has like a touchscreen. So it's like, this is funny because it's like if you're being chased by some fucking maniac with a knife, it's just like, what crime is being committed right now? And you have to touchscreen some shit.
It looks like the robot from fucking Lost in Space. That's what it looks like.
The main purpose is to find a new way to deal with people.
Find a new way to deal with people. Cool.
I think I saw this in, what was it, Andor on fucking...
Oh my God.
Anyway, well...
Yeah, like I said, our children will be fighting the war against these things in about 50...
the Terminator Wars?
Yeah, about 50 or so years when they become sentient.
Hey, there's no fate but what we make for ourselves, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't know. We just have literally years and years of sci-fi movies to prove we shouldn't be doing this.
It is strange.
But here we go. Here we go. Because we think we'll be able to contain it.
That bastard James... What? That bastard James Cameron will come out and be like, I told you all.
Now go see Avatar 25.
Go see Avatar 25. I didn't make movies. I made documentaries.
I made future doc. I was... What the fuck? Dude, I love how they give it like eyeliner.
There's
and lipstick.
That thing got...
Just so you know.
I'm letting you know it's going to be real unsettling when someone hits that thing and they see the human brain inside of it, okay?
Is this Korea?
All of these robots have...
This is India.
Oh, this is India.
That thing is so scary looking.
Yeah, this is the Indian.
If I saw that thing rolling towards me, oh God.
It looks like it's a monster. It's scary.
It looks like it's eventually gonna feel feelings. Like it's not.
I'm not too sure that
Are we
it's
sure we should be putting these artificial intelligence out observing people at the mall?
Can we not make the face so like a human face?
No, yeah. They don't observe people at the mall. You're gonna see people in the worst of themselves. Nobody's their best version of their life. What, when you're fucking sitting in line waiting to get fucking Wendy's while you have like a Hot Topic bag in your arm?
Dude, I'll be at the mall. This thing comes by and be like, "Hey, I'll take a."
I'm sure the bitchy teenager in Uggs is going to be real friendly to a fucking robot. It's going to learn how to cry while it's running through that mall. Like it's going to start spurting oil from its face. And
can I order from the food court? On here?
That's what everybody's going to be. Can you go get me food?
Can you go to the Chick-fil-A?
Are you troubled by strange thoughts in the middle of the night? Do you experience feelings of dread throughout your daily life? Have you or any member of your family seen things that you couldn't explain? If their answer is yes, then don't waste another minute. Go to onlinetherapy.com and speak to the professionals. Onlinetherapy.com. Their courteous and efficient staff is on call 24 hours a day to serve your mental health issues. We're ready to believe you. Onlinetherapy.com is tailor-made to you. You take a brief questionnaire and it asks you questions like, what are you suffering from? And then gives you an entire list of options. They even do couples therapy, and you also choose how you do therapy. Whether on the phone, video calls, texting, you make it convenient for you. Much like your favorite blanket, it's comforting to know that onlinetherapy.com is always there for you with on-demand 24-hour unlimited texting. So, you get matched with a therapist that specializes in how to help your specific issues. An online journal to write down all of your thoughts and progress, and now they also just released a yoga benefit as part of their therapy. Click the link below and get 20% off your first month on therapy, okay? That's the link below, onlinetherapy.com. Check it out. Make yourself a little bit better in the brain.
Give me the new fucking pimento sandwich.
Humans are fat and lazy. Noted.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know, man. That's weird.
It is weird. We'll see what happens with it. Either it's just going to be, I don't know, but to say that they're going to be like robot performers. I don't know. I assume one day there'll be a movie. It'll probably be a James Cameron produced project where it'll be like, it's like the first robot in a movie, not necessarily actor, but like fully functional robot. They'll do some futuristic movie.
I guess
it's not a puppet. It's an actual robot.
Right. I mean, they kind of have some of that technology already.
They do.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Like the robot stuff exists.
Don't they have like some tech like at Disney World where the animatronics, like they can literally make the faces very expressive and like shit like that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's because it's Disney money. They have the Imagineers. They make these fucking these little animatronics, but they're super. Like I think at one point they had like the most realistic one on like the Frozen ride or some shit.
Yeah.
If I recall my deep dive into watching YouTube videos at 2 a.m. and smoking way too much weed. This is the facts that I learned.
I heard the Frozen ride's very good. I haven't been on it yet. So, bro, want to talk some Disney? Let's go.
No, I saved that for James. I saved that for
I don't
but I
want
will
to.
talk. I mean, we were talking a little bit of football before.
No, Disney's cool, but I'm not like super into it.
We were talking a little bit of football before. And here's the thing. I mean, we're not going to talk stats. Like, what, the Jets suck, the Giants suck.
Well,
the Jets saw Aaron Rodgers just die.
Well, his Achilles certainly exploded and
they
died.
Gave him the Captain America intro,
dude. It was wild.
You thought Jesus came back from.
I'm telling you, like, you know how everyone's saying like football scripted, like that's kind of like a thing.
Well,
now?
I was telling you before. This is the perfect. I mean, imagine.
I mean, if there's any other case
for anybody who doesn't know or whatever, like Aaron Rodgers played the first game of the Jets season and
4 plays.
He did. I think it was less than that.
It was 4 snaps, bro.
4 snaps, and on the last snap, he got.
He snapped his fucking leg.
And
he
snapped his fucking Achilles tendon. Which
as I was explaining to you the other night, I think that the Jets, that Joe Namath, who's the greatest Jet of all time, a lot of people would consider that, when they won Super Bowl III, he guaranteed it and they won. He obviously made a deal with the devil. Yeah. There's no other way to explain how insane what happened with Rodgers.
I'll give you this.
I don't give a shit what anyone says, because people are like, "Oh, I knew he was going to get hurt." Fuck you! You didn't know he was going to get hurt.
No,
4 plays in.
Knew.
Shut the fuck up.
There was so much hype around this guy.
Yes.
Yeah, Joe Namath. All of a sudden, Satan comes down. It's like, I'll give you one of the
it was Satan.
victories of your career.
Satan was
for 100 years, the Jets will win nothing.
Well, nothing, and have terrible, like fucking.
I'll curse you with the butt fumble. The nightmare trip into Tennessee.
Yeah. Rodgers fucking exploding his Achilles.
And Aaron Rodgers his leg will explode on the 4th snap of the opening day.
You'll have the butt fumble.
It'll all take place on 9/11.
Oh my God, that's right. Yes.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
And he did come out like fucking Iron Man with the goddamn thing and all that. And it was like, it was a WWE entrance. We were talking about this.
That's what I'm saying. Because they gave him this big thing and all of a sudden he got kiboshed real bad. They won that game.
They did.
They did win that game.
But they came back and they held it.
How awesome would it have been if after Aaron Rodgers gets fucking like corded off and everything, it gets like carted off. And then all of a sudden, like the commentary's like, what are the Jets going to do? It's bedlam. Zach Wilson's getting hammered. Who will help the New York Jets? And then all of a sudden, fucking music. It's like, welcome to the jungle blares from welcome to the jungle. And they're like, oh my God, that's Vinny Testaverde's music.
Oh my
Testaverde's back. Oh my, and he has a chair and he just fucking.
Jim Ross just comes out of nowhere, is announcing the game now.
And he just puts on a fucking helmet and he's just like, go. That place would have erupted.
Oh, it would have
erupted. Ratings would have went through the fucking
Joe, you're
roof.
onto something here. I think the NFL should adopt more.
I always said that was the issue with the XFL. That's the issue with the XFL.
You're right. They should have done that with the XFL. That would have made it different.
I'm saying you still play football.
Of course.
But, do some fucking...
Yeah, the storylines, the action is no longer stunt performing. It's football. Yeah. So you still have storylines about this guy or that guy, this team. You have entrances and shit like that. I think they try to do it a little bit, but like that would be... I don't know.
Dude in baseball. I was saying dude in baseball too.
Yeah.
Imagine some fucking Yankee or Boston Red Sox rips off a jersey mid-team, like the NWO or some shit, and they're like, oh my God, he's got a Boston Red Sox jersey on. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
That vile son of a bitch. And he runs into the other dugout and starts high-fiving everybody.
He stabbed him in the back.
That would be like...
be amazing. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Fucking Aaron Judge, biggest heel turn in the history of fucking Yankees.
Dude, remember we were talking about Tampa Tom?
That was Tampa Tom. Tampa Tom. When Tom Brady left, that was his fucking heel turn.
Yeah.
That was his heel turn in the NFL.
Yes,
it was so much cooler. It was so much cooler. That's what would have happened if John Cena turned heel in the WWE.
Yeah. He would. That's an amazing idea. Like he just becomes like Tampa Tom, and they become like DX, dude, like the bad boys of the NFL.
It was my second. I picked him as my second team that year just because. Like,
suck it.
Yeah, dude. That's all he was
Tom
doing.
Says, suck it,
dude. He left his wife. He went down to Miami. Brought Gronk with him.
Yeah, brought Gronk out of. Yeah, we would say that would have been an awesome like thing where he's like talking to the people before, like let's say it's like some sort of pep rally or something like for the whole team.
Yeah,
and then he's like, and I brought somebody else back, and it just like,
oh yeah, that's exactly right. It's like, whole, like Tom Brady's here, he needs a little help. All of a sudden, it's just like, bam, 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 bam. That's Gronkowski's music.
Is that Gronk?
Gronk is here. Gronk is here.
Gronk is here. Oh my god!
Dude, Gronkowski would have done that shit in a second. He would have came out with the Ultimate Warrior makeup on. Would have tassels on his fucking. He would have looked like the Legion of Doom.
He's back. They're gonna get rowdy,
dude. It'd
be amazing, dude. That's a great idea.
Even because then it doesn't even matter if they lose the game.
Are you listening, NFL? That'd be a great idea.
Vinny Testaverde comes out of retirement, 65, 7. How the fucking.
You can even do that with Brady too. All of a sudden, Brady comes out. They're like, "Oh my god, he used to hate the Jets. Now he's their savior."
He should have done a whole thing where he just that last game. He just walks off the field like he leaves Belichick, throws his helmet down. Yeah. I think he's done. Yeah. But the really big thing that everybody's talking about in football. This is a setup.
Oh, I don't know, Joe. What are you talking about?
Travis Kelce.
That's right, Kelce, because we say it correctly.
Is it Kelsey or Kelce?
No, it's actually technically, he said this, it is actually Kelce.
It's Kelce.
But everyone started saying Kelsey and they just didn't care.
Okay.
But whatever.
Okay. So he's got a mustache now.
Yeah.
And
that's what we're talking about.
And he's been playing great. I think
awesome. He's been great. best tight end.
And he's fucking Taylor Swift. So
apparently. Well, I think I've heard something. May have seen a headline or two.
His jersey sales
400%. That's a true stat. It went up 400% from this last Sunday to now, which is a week ago.
Purely based on the fact that they like just girls buying his jersey.
Yeah. Because like the Taylor Swift,
I assume it's mainly women because I don't know a lot of guys that are deeply into Taylor Swift.
I mean, I don't know either
for them really.
No, the fans, they like, so from what I understand, not that I'm really.
And listen, Travis Kelce is legitimately a great quarterback for the record.
Well, tight end.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because, he works with Mahomes.
Yeah, that's right. He's on.
They work on the same team. But, I'm not a Swiftie or anything.
How much you want to bet Mahomes is going to snatch that fucking shit?
Yeah, who knows?
With his Kenny Powers like swagger. Listen to me, you beautiful bitch. I'm about to drop some truth on you.
Yeah.
Never been talked to like that before.
Oh my God. You're so sexy with that froggy voice.
I saw a meme recently though, because they are dating and it's crazy. And I saw a meme recently and it's like him with his last girl of
Kelsey?
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it showed him with his last girlfriend, and it was like a black chick, and it's just like dates one white girl, and all of a sudden he looks like he shaves and looks like a police officer that turns his body cam off.
I did see that. It's actually pretty funny. Yes, so, he does.
But like, I'll say this: that's
when the internet is working with stuff like that.
But like, I don't know, man. It's crazy because like. I feel like now there's this weird group of people that like watch football or like later like the Super Bowl. They're like, I don't care about the game. I just want to watch the halftime show.
Sure.
I think I hate those people.
I mean, they get in the way.
Not that I hate I just want to watch the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I truly, and I'm not like I'm like, I don't care. Like, you know,
yeah, but
give a shit about Rihanna.
But what the question is how, I mean, listen, like I was saying before, they could be really like each other and maybe they'll date and maybe there's a real connection and then they'll bang and then they won't be together.
You think it's a PR thing, don't you?
I think listen, you think that in the real life, him and his people, because he's a pretty big star and he has that podcast and Taylor Swift is the biggest thing on the planet this whole past year. You don't think they talked about that? Like, oh, this would actually benefit this, maybe the NFL gets this play. Like, Of course, there's some, chess piece being moved there. Whether or not do they really care about each other, I don't know. I don't care. Like, that's the thing. I don't really care.
That's what it is. Now it's just, it's like, it's like, with football. I mean, but it's kind of what I've been talking about.
It's true. It's like a reality TV show.
Professional wrestling thing that I'm talking about. Now he's got Miss Elizabeth with him.
Correct.
He's just macho manning the shit out of this right now. Is what I think. Like that's.
And if they actually like each other, then they do.
That's what I'm saying. This is what the NFL needs. Put her on the field.
Put her on the field.
Put her on the field.
She'll be at MetLife tonight.
Every time he scores a touchdown, she comes up. He lifts her up on his shoulder. Fuck it, right?
He should enter with her through the tunnel, right?
They should totally come out to the fucking pomp and circumstance.
Joe, why are you not working for the NFL right now?
Yo, Roger Goodell, what's up? No one likes you. Why don't everybody will like me more?
He should be entering.
I have ideas
with her on his shoulder, like Macho Man and fucking Elizabeth.
Why wouldn't he? So he'll start wearing the hats and the sunglasses.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she doesn't really need much more help. Like,
no, she's like the most famous person. She's like Michael Jackson famous, right?
This year has been.
She's the only person that
you
ever.
have to say it's been her year. There's no doubt about it.
Her year. I've been hearing about this motherfucker for the last.
You're talking about
Taylor Swift.
No, yeah, she's always up there, but this specifically this summer, she just was the biggest thing. She fucking crushed.
She also like, from what I understand, she was one of those people that really bought up like really like the licensing of the name was like a big thing. Like domain name, she owns like a lot of different domain names and everything online, like a lot of stuff that's either like got her song in it or some shit like that. Like I think like I remember hearing how she was, because she was buying up a lot of like domain names at one point. Like you had to pay for it. And it's all not just TaylorSwift.com or like other stuff that was like, I think she owns like Bad Blood or something like that. I don't know. Like
she's probably diversified.
I know that
herself.
she definitely was, but like by all accounts, apparently she's a nice person.
Seems like
Do you believe that?
I don't know.
That's what they said about Ellen.
I know. You got to be a little ruthless to get as big as that is.
I feel like
from time to time.
This is not a shitting on Taylor Swift, but you have to admit, people who get to a certain level, you know they did some fucked up shit to get to that point.
It's kind of hard not to.
You have to be a little bit of a psychopath, right?
Yeah, because you got to have to put all of your time and energy into that thing. That's why Jordan
stepped on people all the time.
Yeah, I mean, well, he was just an insane competitor.
Yeah, that's how he stepped on people.
Yeah,
like
yeah. So yeah, I mean, she's squeaky clean. Probably not. I'm sure there's some shit about her.
Wasn't she like every time she broke up with a guy, she was like, new album time.
Well, yeah, that's the whole idea.
She was country when she came out first.
Yes, she was like a country star, and then she crossed over to the mainstream. That's part of it. I think the other thing too is like
this didn't work out as well. I mean, technically you could say it did. I just feel like she was Machine Gun Kelly before Machine Gun Kelly, except she didn't get into a battle rap with like Billy Ray Cyrus or some shit.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, right. She goes up against Shania Twain and she gets fucking beat out of fucking country, but it's just transfers over.
Shania
she
Twain
became full on pop.
Shania Twain just has bars, just annihilates her.
Oh yeah.
Imagine, that'd be crazy.
I'm gonna plow your face through this 57 Chevy. I'm gonna get a bat. Yeah, you know it's real heavy. I don't know. That's bad. Please, that's so bad.
It's fucking.
Everybody's like, damn, Shania.
They're like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's 8 Mile, except it's in the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, somewhere in Alabama. Who knows?
Taylor Swift's just like, damn, I lost. I guess I'll do pop music.
Yeah, the album, dude, that's true. That's how she became a pop star. It's because she lost a rap battle
to Shania Twain. She's like, it's crazy to me when people get that famous, though. Doesn't that weird you out just like a little bit?
It is. It's because it comes
a separation. Right
it becomes a bit of an obsession. Like that's what's happening. Everyone's obsessed with this now, and it's just like
I know so many girls I know like love
relax,
Tay-Tay for life.
But it also just
fine. I don't give a fuck.
They all want this guy to be her like white knight.
What does she need help with?
No, because she's like always breaking up with people. Like I feel like they
feel like she's doing fine.
Oh, she's doing fine.
I feel like she's fine.
No, this is the weird shit people think. This is like
you're not Taylor's friend, right?
Right, but this is what I'm saying. It becomes like an obsession.
She doesn't know who you are.
They're like, oh, I hope Travis, is the one. It's like, no, they're probably just going to bang and break up in a year and no one's going to give a shit in 10 years.
In the middle of Africa during apartheid.
Yeah.
And have them talk to any random person.
Well, have you unveiled the bit that we always talked about with the Taylor Swift?
No, it's got. I got to tweak some stuff.
Well, that was always a great concept because it's true, and that's just it speaks to a broader.
It's weird to me, but more so, I think I'm leaning into more the idea of like. It's weird how people are like, no, you don't understand. She knows me.
Yeah,
those
right.
people. I'm like,
it's
she
like
does not
important.
Know
it will affect my life if I go. I must go. It's like you don't really have never dealt with anything in your life, huh?
People who listen to the song "Bad Blood" and get like amped.
I know we got bad blood.
It's like X gonna give it to you for white women. The way that they listen to that.
They rage on that, huh? X gonna give it to you. So that song
Some
is
stupid white guy in his car like, I'm gonna kill this fucking PowerPoint today.
You want to use that as a pump up song? Hell yeah, I would.
Dude, no, that's what I mean.
Hell yeah.
But like,
if I worked out, I'd use it as a workout song. But
if I worked out,
yeah, I'm
but clearly
compiling.
I don't.
I'm compiling a playlist for when I work out, for when I never work out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah, Taylor Swift. She's the only person I think is like Michael Jackson famous.
Right now, like in
The only person that's comparable to that kind of fame.
Yeah, I would agree to
me,
that.
like Michael Jackson was the most famous person in the world.
Yeah, he was
like,
fucking Jesus at one point, bro. I mean,
like there's that, you know, that story about how he like rented out a supermarket and like had actors just so he could like see what it was like to shop at a supermarket and not be recognized. But that's a crazy thing. That's when you have money. That's just.
But he bought it out. So was anybody else there?
No. He paid actors to shop and not recognize him. There's footage. Bring up footage of this.
I mean,
you've never seen it's. You saw.
I thought that was a joke.
No, I'm telling you,
I didn't know it was actually like serious.
No, he was in Finding. There's footage of it in Finding Neverland.
Why would he do that?
Or Leaving Neverland. The one about the butt sex.
Oh, the butt plugs.
The one. Apparently, he likes staring in the kids' assholes. That was his thing.
Cool.
You ever watched
No, I have not yet.
4-hour fucking.
It bothers me.
It bothered me by the end too.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
Just from what you're saying, I don't know. You're like,
is there footage? See if you can find footage of him shopping.
Not of the butthole, please God, no, not
footage,
of the butthole stuff.
Yeah, there it is. And he would, So these are all paid actors.
So Joe, are we surprised he likes to look at kids' buttholes?
No, I'm not surprised by any of it.
If he rents out a fucking supermarket and hires people to feel normal for a day, he's got some serious mental shit going on.
In 2003, but that's Michael Jackson. And like he apparently like rented this place out and filled it with fake actors just so he could see what it was like
to be a real person.
That's how famous he was.
No, I know. But why? Like, what's the point of it? I don't know.
I hope this is true, but
It seems like it is.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, that's how famous. Like he had just like money to like that's walking around. And I think Taylor Swift is at that level. I feel like everybody knows her everywhere, right?
She is famous. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. She's to that level. I don't disagree with that. I think she's like, especially nowadays in the format and like the landscape where it's so hard to be a phenomena, like kind of anymore. You know what I mean? Well, it happens in spurts.
Well, think about how there's no real like movie star, like major movie star anymore. Like not like name one. I mean, maybe we're behind the times, but name a major movie star for this generation.
Maybe Chris Pratt. I could think of.
He's kind of old. He's technically like our generation, right?
You're talking about like
I'm talking somebody Tom Cruise level.
But from what? From when? To, maybe Chalamet.
Like currently.
Timmy Shams, maybe Timmy Chalamet.
A movie star?
I mean, he's making a lot of movies. He's dating a fucking Jenner.
There's an aura that comes with a person who reaches. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think a lot of people have that sentiment that there's
like a Meryl Streep. You know what I mean?
Or like a Harrison Ford,
or Harrison Ford. Yeah. Or Susan Sarandon. I mean, I know, but like it's like this kind of stopped in the 90s and the 2000s.
Well, a lot of people say that
they tried to build stars.
It's more about the IP now and not the actual actors.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like now you are
Tarantino said that, I think. Like the IP is more famous. Like Thor's more famous than Chris Hemsworth.
Right. Exactly.
Captain America is more famous than Chris Evans.
Correct. Which is like a product of the comic book movie boom. But that's what it was. It was that decade. It was all comic book movies, and maybe that will
still is.
Work. But then, like we were saying yesterday about like Secret Wars, they're just going to find a way to reboot it all and just do it all over again.
They're going to just
you know what I mean?
Clean slate it.
They're just going to milk it until it's done.
The Disney machine. It's just like, and that's what you have to always be wary of when they scoop up IPs, because it's like if it works, like you may get some stuff you like and it's probably going to be cool.
They're going to squeeze it.
They're also going to squeeze it till it's dead.
Yeah. They do it all.
That's how fads come and go.
Right. So is there
the
like
best version of that? Remember Von Dutch?
Yeah.
Remember Von Dutch?
Yeah.
That was something that got squeezed for everything it was worth, but it was everywhere for like 5 years.
I'm sure they made like a restaurant probably or some shit like that, or
like a Von Dutch themed restaurant.
Yeah, I'm sure it's something like that.
Dog gear. I remember that was like a big thing.
I don't know. I never really fucked with Von Dutch.
About it on Hulu.
On Hulu?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like the weird, because like 3 people claim they invented it, but it's like, so Von Dutch was like an artist.
Oh.
And then there's like 3 guys that went to like license it, but everybody claims they invented it.
Oh,
The
right.
clothing line anyway. So it's like a weird thing. But it talks about how it like was huge everywhere and then it just died off real quickly.
Ooh.
Like it was like one day it was like $100 for a pair of jeans. Next minute it's on the fucking
I remember
discount
Von
rack
Dutch a
at
lot.
TJ Maxx, baby.
I may shop there sometimes. At TJ Maxx.
Everybody does. We're from Long Island. Isn't that part of? Isn't that how you get a driver's license on Long Island? You're like, yes, I've been to the TJ Maxx.
Yeah, that's where they actually do the driving test.
Rockaware shirt.
Is you have to drive to TJ Maxx and back.
Yeah,
that's the driving
be
test.
driven by my mother to TJ Maxx.
And then you have to parallel park in front of TJ Maxx.
Have you taken the bus there at least 3 times this year? Yes, I have, sir. All right. Take a picture, hold up this everything bagel with cream cheese.
Well, it depends on where you go to. There might be a bagel store right next door.
True.
In this fucking
it's all about that tells you where you're from.
Shopping mall, bro. That's where it is. We're all in strip malls. Over here, there's fucking Bob's. Was it Bob's? It used to be Bob's
Burger, Bob's Furniture.
Yeah, no, not Bob's. There used to be like a Bob's actual store. If anybody remembers that,
Just Bob's.
yeah, it was like
Costco.
It was like a Marshall's.
Like a department store, like Sweezy's back in the day.
Oh, Sweezy's, bro.
Yeah. Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I worked
Taylor
at
Swift,
Sweezy's.
you fuck her or not? What's up? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, yes.
Would you be Taylor Swift's boyfriend if she was like famous and she was like, oh, I want to date a regular person? Like if she was fucking,
Yes.
she Barbara Streisand that shit where she just married like a regular dude named like, Fred?
100%.
You would?
I mean, I think she's
You'd
definitely
be the weird
hot,
guy in the
but-
sunglasses and the hood that's always next to her?
I want that to be my life. Please, Taylor, where are you? I'm here.
I know. I've never been
I
to
live
a
in
Super Bowl.
Bellport, Long Island.
I've never been to a Super Bowl, but
I'm waiting for you. Just send it over someone.
I make
Send
a
the car.
mean salami sandwich.
Yes. I can make a nice sauce.
You think you could handle that?
If it's
I'm asking like just curious.
as
like,
a human,
that's a lot. That's
me
like
being as famous as her.
That's not just dating somebody.
No, you're saying if I was like a regular guy.
You're Nick.
Yes, I think I could handle it in that sense. No, I'm serious. In that situation, yes, because I'm not the focal point.
Everything's gonna
Really,
change for you in like a day,
right? But I'm not. At the end of the day, I'm not really the focal point, right?
Yeah.
Like she is,
and you're happy just being at home.
I'm just happy to help. Happy to be around.
Whatever you want, babe.
I'll pick up. I'll pick up some bread if you need. I'll mow the lawn. I don't care.
I brought some bread for your girl squad, babe.
Yeah.
What do you need?
What do you need? I'll pick
Make
it
a
up.
nice little charcuterie board for you guys.
I'll take you on a nice day trip if you want to go. You want to go to Salem? We'll learn about witches. It's the fall. We'll go do some pumpkin picking. Whatever you want to do, Taylor.
Who wants cider?
Yeah.
So Taylor Swift, if you hear this and you see this video,
Yeah,
Taylor, we're going to tag you in this.
Put me on the docket.
Dump the running back he is.
It's a tight end.
He's a tight end. Fuck this tight end.
I got a tight end too, if you know what I mean.
I got a Long Island salami right here for you.
I got some Long Island salami and a tight end. What else do you need, Taylor?
I got a Long Island salami. You got a tight end. Hey.
We'll get some egg sandwiches. We'll call it a fucking day.
Oh God, this is this.
I don't know. I would
all
totally
of my friends that love Taylor Swift are going to hate me after this.
No, I wouldn't. We didn't say anything negative about her.
It's true, we didn't. I mean, it's like I don't.
I'm
really
not
have,
super into
to be
her
honest with
music,
you,
but
I don't
she's
have anything
fine.
bad to say about her. I'm
No.
just not. I
How
just am
can
not
you?
into the obsession part of it.
That's my point.
That's the only thing.
It's
I'm
just
not
like too much of an obsession.
And listen,
now.
I have things that I like. Like I love The Simpsons and everything like that.
Obsessed
you know
with
what
it.
I mean? But like
Right.
at the same time, I feel like if The Simpsons were on tour, I wouldn't follow them around everywhere.
Yeah, who are the Simpsons dating now?
Yeah, exactly. I don't
no.
care who Bart's dating.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be following the Simpsons on tour either. Yes, that's a good
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean?
But it's like so with that obsession, it's like everybody and you see it. Like I've seen videos of the concerts, and I'm like, that seems like a fucking like I'm curious to
Oh,
go and
sure.
check it out
I'm sure.
just to see like what's everybody talking about. Just from a stage show, I'm like,
But that's what I'm saying. That's how
I heard it's spectacular.
that was. She was like the talk of the whole thing this summer because of that. Because everyone's like,
Do you
her
think
shows are
that's
great, blah, blah, blah,
compensating
blah.
because the music is mediocre?
Probably. She's got to do something, right? We can't just
It's very
listen to the
poppy. That's
songs.
the thing. Pop music tends to like come and go.
Right.
But she's been pretty consistent with like, you know, I don't know because I know she's had huge hits. I'm not saying that she hasn't had huge hits, but pop music tends to fade away after a while because it's usually such a product of the time it comes up in.
Right.
What's in at that time, the type of music, the style. That's why everybody ripped off Dylan at one point. So there was a bunch of like Dylan-esque one-hit wonders in like the 70s or whatever because he was uber popular. So everybody just kind of So, but then again, I don't know. I'm digging too deeply in this I think too. But
I don't know. Maybe
it compensates because the music is not like super deep.
I don't know. Some people would probably
like her and Lady Gaga, right? Like those are the two.
I don't really I never really connected. To be quite honest, I never really got into her music. It doesn't connect with me really that much.
It probably shouldn't, for the record.
Oh yeah, maybe not. I mean, Shake It Off was fun.
It's fine if you like Taylor Swift and you're a guy, but
yeah, I don't know. I just never really.
If you're surprised that you have no connection with Taylor Swift music and you're a guy,
But the production value is great for what she does.
Yeah.
Could it be? Could they had conversations like, hey, we need to make this extra spectacle?
Did Satan show up and he was just
that could. I'm telling you.
She goes up and he's like, listen, you saw what I did for Joe Namath.
Well, she's gonna be at MetLife tonight, so.
But you'll never be happy again.
Yeah.
You'll never find love. You'll only have boyfriends.
Yeah, you only have famous boyfriends.
Maybe this is the end of it. She was just 10 years,
Right.
But
exactly
because that's the old story. People who make it in music sell their soul to Satan. Right. That's why I'm saying she's like one day the expose, like Taylor Swift, the untold story.
Right.
And you find out she killed a hooker in a fucking in a Vegas hotel.
I don't trust anybody anymore, bro. All right. So yes, and no one should. You shouldn't try to obsess over people as this figure to you, right? You know what I mean?
Well, it's idol worship.
It's exactly that's what I was looking for. Idol worship.
And listen, I love bands and I'm a huge Motorhead fan. I love Lemmy and shit like that, but
not everybody is as great as you think in your head.
But also I love the music, it's
but that's why I got separated a little bit, right? You separate the music, the work from the person, because the person is probably going to disappoint you most of the time.
Yeah, you're saying, Hitler was a great painter, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Have you seen some of his work?
Oh man.
No, he was a terrible painter.
Terrible fight.
That was the reason why he was so angry.
Oh, he sucked at this. Everybody told him his art sucked. That's probably why he's so pissed off.
Dude, he was a pissed off artist. I mean, that's, the most evil man ever that anyone could think of was a pissed off artist. Okay.
Hitler sucked. Anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't great. Wasn't great.
We at Millennial Stoner do not condone the art history of Hitler that Nick Zappetti sees.
I'm just saying the truth. He was. He was a pissed off artist, was he not?
I guess he was.
That's not all he was, but I'm just saying that was part of. There's levels to that, man. There's levels.
Oh God, it's a perfect time to wrap up because we're hitting the mark. But this was fun shit, man. For not having a plan. I love when you come on, man.
Yeah, I do too, bro. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Go see Joe.
Yeah. So the shows, like I said, the big one I've got coming up right now is the 14th in Downsville.
Downsville.
Go on my Instagram. I post all my shows on there. Check my story at that Winchell Kid 87. Also follow Millennial Stoner on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all the platforms. Subscribe, like, share some stuff. Love the reels. We're doing great with views and subscribers. I really, again, thank you to everybody that's subscribing. Thank you to everybody who's watching. I'm glad that you like to sit and watch me bullshit about fucking nonsense. Appreciate it, man, because I like making it for you guys. I like making content for you guys. Nick, thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Chris,
anytime.
Good job as always. Sorry about all the horrible stuff Nick said. Good night, everybody.
The Millennial Stoner outro song. Yeah, pack a bowl and sing along. Blah, la, blah, la, blah, la, 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 la. Ba, ba, blue sheep, ba, 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 ba. This is the favorite podcast of the Dalai Lama.